Cadillac has made a major change at the top of its Formula One team. Graeme Lowdon is out as team principal, and Marcin Budkowski is stepping in to take his place. The move comes during Cadillac's first season in Formula One, a season that has been difficult so far. Cadillac joined the F1 grid this year as the sport's newest team, backed by American ownership, marking the first new entry onto the grid in several years. Lowdon had led the project since December 2024, building the team from scratch and helping put together a driver lineup of Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas, two drivers with decades of combined experience at the sport's highest level. 11 races into the 2026 season, Cadillac remains the only team without a single point. That's a tough spot, though struggling in year one isn't unusual for a brand new team. Building a competitive car from nothing takes time, and new entries in Formula One often need a season or two to find their footing before results start to show on the timing sheets. What seems to have added pressure is not just the lack of points, but a growing list of reliability issues. Perez and Bottas have combined for 9 retirements across the first 11 races. In the last 7 races alone, Cadillac only got both cars to the finish line once. That pattern is a concern, since finishing races consistently is usually the first step towards scoring points, even before raw speed becomes the priority. Cadillac's statement described the change as a planned leadership transition. However, there had been no earlier sign that Lowdon would be replaced this early in the team's debut season. The timing has raised questions, even as the team's ownership publicly thanked Lowdon for building the project from the ground up and establishing the team's early foundation. So, who is Marcin Budkowski? He's a 49-year-old engineer with a long history in Formula One, having worked with Prost, Ferrari, McLaren, and the FIA, the sport's governing body. Across different stages of his career, his most recent team role was with Renault, later Alpine, where he served as executive director for about 4 years before leaving in 2022. Since then, he's been away from a leadership role in F1 until now. In his new position, Budkowski's focus will be on improving how Cadillac develops its car within the sport's cost cap, streamlining decision-making across departments, and building what he calls a more disciplined, detail-focused team culture. Essentially, his job is to turn the foundation Lowdon built into consistent, repeatable on-track results. Budkowski won't wait long to get started. His first race in charge will be the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort, which opens the second half of the season after Formula One's summer break, running from August 21st to the 23rd. Going forward, the key things to watch are whether Cadillac can improve reliability, whether the car shows any performance gains, and whether the team can finally score its first points. With half the season still to go, there's time for progress, but the pressure is clearly building behind the scenes. For now, attention turns to Zandvoort, where Budkowski begins his new role and Cadillac looks to turn its debut season around.